Okay, starting out the day by doing the back panels for the Hutch. In order to do this, they need to be 63. I have to do two panels on the back, so I'm going to do one that's 63 by 48 to get most of the way up the Hutch, and then this other one's going to end up being 15 3/4 by 63. So I'm just setting up my saw here to make the rip cuts, and then I use the table saw to cut them to width. And one thing I forgot, the sheets where I get these, they're not actually 48. Like 49 and something, so I'm gonna have to cut this down or change the dimension of the other one. I'll see if it's square first. But start the day doing these two panels, sand them down, and then all the pieces will be done. I can go putty the holes and wait for that to dry, do the edge banding, and then start staining. Okay, here we are with the computer Hutch. This is the back that's 3/4 inch thick. I edge banded the sides, got the first coat of General Finish honey maple oil-based stain on this, and I wasn't sure how I was going to finish it, so I went out and got the gel top coat oil-based wipe-on from General Finishes as well. I've never used either of these products. As far as the stain, I'm happy with the stain. We'll see about the wipe-on urethane, how well that goes on. But one of the issues I have with this is the Hutch is upstairs in a bedroom. I'll go up there in a second and take a picture. I didn't want polyurethane dripping down the side, so I figured I'd give this gel stuff a try and see how well it works. It's got a long cure time is the only thing, up to 30 days where it's like really functional. But since this is going to be a desk and stuff mounted, my monitors will be mounted to this backboard, I'm not too worried about it. You'll notice this is not a discoloration. Well, it is a discoloration. This is not from the staining. This big circle you see here was a different color in the wood. And there's another spot down here and one in there too that even after sanding the wood, that really highlighted and stood out. That is probably going to be, let me see, where's that going to be? I gotta see where that's the bottom. So I'll have one monitor here, one monitor here. So this will be a back across two monitors. So it's not going to be that noticeable. I like the distinction though anyway. All right, thanks for watching. All right, the lighting's not too good in here, but I got the Hutch in a bedroom right now. Up on stands so I could stain the bottom trim edge. So that's the bottom of the Hutch. This is top of the Hutch. So those panels that were out in the garage will actually be on the back of this. Holding it all together, and I'll screw that in. I'll screw the shelves in to give it lots of support. I'm still debating how I'm going to attach this to my desk. I got an oak desk. I really don't want to drill holes in it, but I think that's the best way. I don't want to mount it to the wall because I may change where I move the desk to. I could always do like I did on the Murphy bed back there and put a rail and attach it, but I'd rather not do that. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that part yet, but first coat of stain, it's got to sit for 24 hours. I just got done doing it. It's still, feather that out a little bit. It's still damp because I just finished it. So I edge banded everything. You know, I already had this assembled when I edge band it. I won't do that again, just because trying to overlap corners where two pieces met was kind of hard for me, was new for me. Obviously the better way would be to edge band each piece before you assemble it, but I dry fitted it together with screws and screw holes, and after I did that, I really didn't want to take it apart. So the other thing I don't like, and it's way too dark in here to see, but filling the holes. So I wasn't originally going to fill the holes, but I'm like, since it's all together anyway, might as well fill the holes with wood putty, sand it out, and they just look horrible. I didn't sand it enough or something. It just, there's not a lot of light in this room, so it's hard to see, but there's some pretty big patches that you can see up here that just make it look like crap. But I have books over it, so nobody will ever see it. But I'll know it's there. So that's it for now.